Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. I am Dayaday Boctoto.
And I am Dayaday.
And now, we're talking about sinking fund and
Amortization schedule. Did you know that you can use Excel to easily create sinking fund and amortization schedule?
panoorin mo ito kung di ka busy. Mas madali pa to sa easy. Kaya tara, let's go!
Mastering sinking fund and amortization schedule. So let's proceed to our objectives. First, define sinking funds and amortization in simple financial terms. The second is use Excel to compute sinking fund deposits and amortize loan payments. The last one is to solve practical exercises involving sinking fund deposits and amortize loan payments, which is we will gonna do that later. So let's proceed to sinking fund. What is a sinking fund? A sinking fund is a savings fund where you regularly set aside money over time or for a specific purpose, future purpose. Instead of paying a big amount at all once, you sink small amounts little by little until you reach the goal. The purpose of the sinking fund is to set aside money regularly so that you can accumulate a specific amount in the future. Para ba itong ipon na naka-assign para sa isang malaking gastos, right? Example is big purchases like car, laptop, or a trip. Pwede naman mo itong hindi i-cash o like paying too much, like one cash payment. Pwede mo namang hati-hatiin like every month mong babayaran. And next example is future expenses and paying debt gradually. For example, companies use to repay bonds, etc. Here's our example, guys. Dayaday deposits 15,000 pesos every 2 months for 5 years. If the interest is at 9% compounded by monthly, how much does Dayaday have in the bank for 5 years? Construct a sinking fund schedule. So let's go to Excel, guys, to construct this sinking fund schedule. So here your Excel, guys, you need to input FB, which means the future value. PV means the present value. The NPR is your period, and then the rate, and then your PMT or your payment. So the value of your payment is 15,000 pesos. So you need to put currency on that. And then your rate is equal to G over M, which means your G is equal to 0.09 divided by 6. Because compounded semi-annually. Then you get 0.15. Your N per is 2 times N. Your T here is 5 years, so equal to 5 multiplied to 6. It's because the M. Then 30. Your present value is 0. And then why is 0? It is because this is our beginning balance. So we need to get the future value, guys. So to get the future value, just put equal. So, by the way, why we need to put an equal sign? We need to put an equal sign because it tells Excel that this is a formula and this is not just a text. So, let's go back for getting the future value. And future value is equal to FB, open parenthesis, then, nakikita niyo ba yung pasunod-sunod, guys? You need to put that in this thing. So, the first is the rate, the 0.5, and then, comma, the N per, then comma again, and then PMT. So we need to put a negative sign in our PMT. It is because PMT or payment is entered as negative because of how Excel handles cash flow. So negative PMT, which is 50,000 pesos, and then your PV, which is 0. It is PV. No, it's 0. Put click PV, and then put 0. 0 it is because we want the future value or the end of the period. Then close parentheses. Then enter. So that is our future value, guys. 563,080.23 pesos. So let's proceed to the table, guys, in how we're going to make the sinking fund schedule. So first you need to put the period 1. Then enter. Your beginning balance is equal to 0. Equal. Then your PMT is 15,000 pesos. Then the interest is this is the beginning balance multiplied to the rate. So you need to equal sign, then the beginning balance multiplied to the rate, then equal sign. So this is 0. So for getting the outstanding balance, guys, you need to sum up these three, which is the beginning balance, the PMT, and the interest. You need to put equal first. You need to put equal first, then type sum, and then open parenthesis, then drag this to the right side, then enter. So here is our outstanding balance, guys, 50,000 pesos. So we need to put the currency. Then our second period, let's first to our second period. second period. So our beginning balance now is equal to 15,000 pesos. So and our PMT equal to 15,000 pesos. Is equal to 15,000 pesos. But we need to put dollar sign sa gilid ng ano guys, letter niya. We need to put dollar sign guys. So Excel won't change the cell reference when copying formulas. It keeps the one value fixed while allowing the other value to update. So yan ang gamit ng dollar sign guys. Then click enter. Then the interest is again the beginning balance multiplied to the rate. So our beginning balance equal sign beginning balance multiplied to our rate. And then here guys, we need to put dollar signs dito sa gilid ng letters no rate. So dollar. Then dollar sign. Then click enter. So the interest of the period 15,000 pesos is in your beginning balance, and the interest is 225 pesos. So your outstanding balance guys, you need to sum up all the beginning balance, the PMT or and the interest. So type sum, then open parentheses, then drag here to the right side, and then enter. So this is the your outstanding balance guys. So here's the trick. For getting the 30th period, you need to drag the number 2 to the right, and then can you see the little box here guys? You need to drag it down until the 30. So our cell here is number 8, so we need to go to number 38. So drag down to 38. So this we exceed guys. So here guys, number 36. Yeah. This is how you make the sinking fund schedule. So let's check guys if our future value is equal to the last payment guys. So which is 563,080 pesos 0.22 centavos. Then so they are the same guys. So I hope you learned something about sinking fund schedule. Thank you.
So okay, at this moment, we are going to tackle about the amortization. A short, brief explanation about the amortization and what is amortization. So amortization simply is the process of gradually paying off a loan or an assets over time through regular payments. Each payment covers two parts: a portion that pays down the principal or the amount borrowed, and a portion that pays the interest. As time goes on, more of your payments goes towards the principal and less towards the interest. Okay, with amortization, a loan is a section of internally packaged, these digestible monthly payments that allow the borrower can afford over a long period. So amortization also help lenders because of predictability. The lender knows with an agreed upon loan term, the borrower should be able to repay the debt. So amortization is a good idea because it is a kind of loan that a borrower can afford since it is scheduled and it is predictable. And I have now here the example. Nonigard had a loan of 42 monthly payments of 10,500 is to be made to pay for a loan at 8% compounded semi-annually. Find the value of the loan and construct an amortization schedule. So first, for you to construct an amortization schedule, you must first you must find what is the given and analyze the problem. Calculate for the P and T or the payment. You just simply put equals, type P and T, open parentheses, select the rate, comma, enter, comma. Then we put a negative EV or the principal amount, comma, the FV, comma, then 0, since it is the end of the period that we are going to pay. Then close parentheses, enter, and now this will be our P and T. Note that so let us proceed with the amortization schedule. So period. So since our period or our unper is the times, how many times we are going to pay or how many period we are going to pay our loan. So since our unper is 42, so para hindi ka na mahirapan to type 1 up to 42, just simply select 1 and 2 and then grab it down until 42, then it will be automatically entered. Okay. Next is our beginning balance. So, since our beginning or our balance will be our PV or our principal value, since this will be our loan or this will be the amount that we need to pay, we just simply equals. Don't forget that at the beginning or in every formula or code, you first put equals, then tap the or select the cell, then enter the P and T. So equals the P and T, enter. To get for the interest, the interest will be get from our beginning balance. So equals the beginning balance multiply or asterisk to the hour rate, which is 0.04, then enter. Then we just simply minus the interest to our PMT or our payment. So minus the enter. Okay. Our balance will be the beginning balance minus the principal, so equals to beginning balance minus the principal. Then this will be our remaining balance of our loan that we need to pay. Now our beginning balance will be this one na siya. And then the PMT is still our PMT here. So equals, okay, we simply put dollar sign before and after the enter. Then enter. We put dollar signs so Excel won't change the cell reference when copying formulas. It keeps one value fixed while allowing others of update. So our interest will be get from our beginning core balance. Okay, equals beginning balance multiply to our interest, which is 0.04. Then also our interest will be and put dollar sign, then enter. Then this will be our interest. Then next to get our principal, so our P and T minus the interest, enter. And then our balance, which is the beginning balance minus our principal, so this is 205.65. In order for you to easily calculate it without typing it one by one, you just simply select the cell, then grab it downward until the end. Okay, note that if this will be equal to 0 at the lower right side, it means your amortization schedule is correct. Then we are done with our amortization schedule. Thank you. In conclusion, both amortization and sinking funds offer a structured approach to managing financial responsibilities. Amortization provides a clear path for paying off debts, while sinking funds ensure you're prepared for future expenses. By understanding and utilizing these tools, you can achieve greater financial stability and peace of mind.
And now, you know that sinking fund is a savings for future expense.
And amortization is paying off a debt step by step. Until next time, this is us saying that
If your debt is controlled,
your future is secure.